What's up, guys? This is Quante, and welcome back to more Let's Play Sonic 4 Episode 1, and I'm here with...
The Black Guy Gamer and
And-
Lost Labarthan Zone.
And I am pissed!
Why?
Because the zone, it's so long.
But that's supposed to be a thing. It's Labarthan.
It's Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. Sorry.
Could tell you're black and illiterate.
That's what I always said Labarthan.
Labarth. Hey,
Get up!
let's go to the Labarthan zone, because that makes total sense. But this zone, I like an actual labyrinth, which no one likes mazes in video games. Yeah.
Which for some reason is stupid, but whatever.
Well, in this game, like, I wouldn't mind it. Like, the maze aspect is pretty cool. I mean, I like how every, like, act is different from each other. But some of the things in this zone, they just made me really angry when I was playing the game. Not in this act in particular, but sometimes like in Act 3 mainly. Didn't really have that much trouble in Act 2, which is everyone hates Act 2 in this zone. So,
I just had a weird thing. How is he getting here so fast? I know he's Sonic and Dip, but he was just in the casino street. Now he's underground. Why?
well, I don't think he's necessarily underground, he's just like here. in like he's in ruins all of a sudden. It's Sonic. Continuity doesn't exist anymore. I mean, how he even got to this place in particular, like, they don't really... I don't know if they do, like, a terribly great job explaining why Sonic is even doing this and where he is. They're just like, oh, he wanted to explore new areas, even though these areas look nearly identical to ones he's already been in, like Sonic Generations.
Yeah. I guess this is like more of what Sonic didn't know when he first came into the Labyrinth Zone.
In a way, this is sort of like pre-Sonic Generations. I mean, like, everything was leading up to it. I mean, the fans complained about classic Sonic not being in the game. He was in Generations. Rehashes of every level in Generations. Pretty
No
much
one said a word.
everything. But that's the only, like, way that they could get away with that, because it was a 20th anniversary game.
Yeah. The biggest reason why Sonic 4 with this new title is the classic series, which is why fans really wanted to clearly see the difference between its modern and classics ways. It was an addition to have players reconsidered of the measurements of the graphics in the game and the traditional techniques in which an age would have flood of games with complex 3D graphics that is difficult to sell in its 2D visual style as a packet in this product right here. So some people did complain about the graphics, saying yes, it is plastic, but they couldn't put 3D and 2D together for some reason because they're dumb. And why is he carrying? I forgot he carries a torch.
Well, they did that with Sonic Generations, but what you just said sounded like you were reading it off of something. And
I told you I had notes.
oh, well, still. But yeah, they did the what's the name? Donkey Kong Country Returns did the same thing, where it's not like strictly 2D, but they're like, it's a 3D engine and the camera is just panned sideways to make it look like it's side-scrolling.
Yes, and how beautiful that game looks, even though I never played it before, but it looks beautiful.
Well, yeah, but like, this game sort of does like what New Super Mario Bros. Does. Like, New Super Mario Bros. Looks just like this game. It just... everything else looks 3D except for like
The characters
like
in the foreground.
yeah, like the background and the foreground look completely flat, but the characters have 3D models. That's how New Super Mario Bros. Was, and that's what some people complain about, like, oh, well, every game looks the same, and it kind of does.
Oh, look at all those grounders, holy crap.
Grounder?
Grounder.
It's not Grounder.
Yeah, it is.
There's pre-Grounder.
No, that's Grounder.
Grounder's in Sonic 2!
No!
Yes! I know more Sonic than you.
No, I'm not arguing with you, that's Grounder.
No.
No! We find the energy resources.
Okay, whatever.
Good.
But the stone just takes so long. That's why I was pissed!
I don't know why. I do remember being this. Like, holy crap! Why?
Like at certain points, it just feels like, oh, this zone should have ended, or not the zone, the act should have ended like back somewhere else, but no, it just keeps going. And this part right here, this is the part everyone hates, and I think I stayed here for a little while. Oh no, I didn't. I got it first try. Well, dang it.
Well, dang it.
Well, everyone hates that part because you have to do it in a very specific way, or else those things are just going to keep you there for like hours. But I got it first try some way, somehow, and I have no idea.
Oh, dang.
Fine. No need to complain about it, because then the Let's Play wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to be passed!
Shut up. Only I'm supposed to say piss.
Well, if you keep telling me what to do, I'm gonna get passed! Just like when I was playing this game.
No, neither. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the whole puzzle thing with this and then Sonic carrying a torch. Still wrapping my mind. I remember playing it, but I just can't remember this part.
Yeah, but like, they did, not Sega, but like, whoever was developing like the whole iOS game Sonic Dash or whatever for like the portable systems kind of dropped the ball and said that Sega was developing a new 2D Sonic game. So do you think it's potentially like Sonic 4 Episode 3, or do you think it'll be something more along the lines of classic Sonic and Generations?
I think it'll probably be Sonic Episode 3. I think it'll be Sonic Episode 3. I mean, come on. I already had this rant about 1,000 times with other people. Knuckles has not been a playable character, and I'm not going to count Sonic 06 because that game sucks. I have not seen Knuckles as a playable character since, I don't know, let's say... Oh! I thought you died.
No.
Okay.
But
since probably maybe a decent time I played as Knuckles was in Sonic Heroes. That was the last time I could actually physically play as Knuckles. I don't count any of that other crap. Sonic 06 does not count.
well, I mean, the wall climbing in that game was absolutely amazing, right?
No! Shut up!
But
He wasn't even using his fist! His hands were on the... Oh, don't. Before I get pissed!
but hopefully, I mean, episode 3 would be cool, but also it would be really nice if they made another, generation style game. Not with like modern Sonic, but
Just classic, yeah.
yeah, because I know people want that. Like, I'm pretty sure.
It'd be pretty cool to see that, but then again, it would bring back the fact that why couldn't Sega do it the first time? Then fans would complain about it.
Well, people,
damage has already been done.
already are saying that though, because it's just like, if Sega really wanted to, they could have made Sonic 4 like Generations. I mean, like, I'm not saying that they should redo it because that would be pointless, but if they did sort of like, I guess, remaster this.
Die!
Yeah, but they could remaster this if they wanted to. I mean, like, but make it one whole game. And then
Yeah,
things
but
would
they
be
could,
good.
but that's once again that would take a lot of time and money,
Yeah.
which Sega doesn't really have. Well,
Well, not anymore, but if you really think about it, over the past couple of years, they were really pumping out Sonic games every year, if you really think about it. Like, this game came out, and then, like, literally a month later, Sonic Colors came out.
oh yeah.
So
But that
they,
was
they
during
had
the-
a budget for both of those games. Man.
But wasn't that during the end of the year though? I can't remember.
No, this came out, like, early October. I think it was October 10th, and then Colors came out, like, in mid-November of the same year.
Oh yeah.
So it was literally like I waited a month and I was playing another Sonic game.
But I'd be pretty amazed if there was another Sonic game coming out though. I wouldn't care what it would be though, as long as it'd be something adventurous and like less gimmicky. Like I want it to be like Sonic Colors again.
Ironic that you said adventurous because people want that too.
Well, no, because like I want adventure, something like Sonic Adventure, adventurous. That's what the feel I miss. I miss that kind of feel.
Well, I don't really. Maybe that's just me, but I don't really get like. I mean, Sonic Adventure is good. It was a big part of my childhood, considering the fact that it was the first game I ever, or Sonic game I ever played. But I don't really get the whole significance of what people are raving on about when they want another one, because that's basically, I hate to say it, but Sonic 06 was basically Sonic Adventure 3.
No!
It basically...
Don't care, it didn't exist!
Nope.
Didn't happen.
No.
It was all a dream, just like Mario Bros. 2 for the American
But
console!
Mario Bros. 2 was a good game. Yeah,
But it didn't happen.
but it was a
Mario
good game.
wasn't too fat to understand, and then we had just slept it, jumped it up.
No.
It's the truth.
It is the truth, but still, the game happened, not the physical events of the game, but the game did happen, and it is technically Sonic Adventure 3. It's basically the same exact thing. So, no
I
matter
thought
how
Sonic
much,
Heroes
no
was
matter
Sonic
how many
Adventure
fans complain, like you, it's Sonic Adventure 3. Even
I
Clement said it, and Clement is the most credible Sonic fan that there is.
Oh, thank. I'm just kidding. Man. You're right. But I don't know. I mean, like, I always thought to myself that Sonic Heroes was Sonic Adventure 3, since it had the target of 3 playable characters, which was,
I mean, it follows the story of...
Oh yeah, it does. I really like what Sega did. Not a lot of people do realize this. I'm gonna say this right now, even though this has nothing to do with this Let's Play. Better get the rings. But
No, this part pissed me off. I die here. Well, not in this video, but when I was trying to record it before, I died 7 times here. I don't know what was killing me, but I died so many times, and that's why I was pissed.
But yeah, but like I said before, with the whole story of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega did actually a pretty good job. The games that came out after Sonic Adventure 2 weren't that hot, but the story that they tried to come up with was really brilliant. I mean, think about it. After Sonic Adventure 2, everyone thought that Shadow was dead, but he comes back in Sonic Heroes. In Sonic Heroes, at the end of Dark Story, Rouge finds a bunch of clones from inside at the end of Dark Story, and that leads to Shadow the Hedgehog. And Shadow the Hedgehog leads to something else, and then that's it. So, Sonic Adventure 2 to Shadow the Hedgehog all has a connecting timeline that happens directly right after.
Yeah, but that all fell off after Shadow the Hedgehog, and they made Sonic 06. There was no more of that continuous story anymore. It was
just like
they forgot about that, really, and I don't really know. Like, Sonic Adventure 3 would be kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know if they'll go back to that formula again after
what would
Sonic
be the point
06.
of going back to Sonic Adventure 3? Because all the current events that happened, Sonic time traveling, a bunch of all this other crap. You know, Sonic celebrating his birthday, even though no one wants to view it, it's a main game.
Well, not even like following the story, but I mean like gameplay wise, because I did hear that they were thinking about changing the 3D Sonic formula again after they pretty much like perfected it, in my opinion. Like,
No, they shouldn't do that. Those idiots.
like that's at least what I heard. I don't know if that's true, but if it is true, that's kind of gonna suck. Because I like Sonic, like, in Generations and Unleashed and stuff. Well, Unleashed is too fast for me. I will say that. It's way too fast for me to play. But,
Well, yeah, I like Unleashed. Unleashed has a good, decent speed.
I mean, it's more controllable, like, in Generations and Colors. I tried to play Sonic Unleashed, and it's like I'm playing a really bad race car game because I'm going so fast, and then I run in the walls and crap, and I get really tripped up in playing that game. Even though it's really fun, though. I like Unleashed. It's not bad.
I didn't say it was bad.
No, I'm just saying it to the people who think it's bad, because it makes me pissed.
What?
But we are done. Okay, so see you next time
On the next episode,
of Let's Play this.
Sonic 4.